Beloved soul, awaken this morning with the light of heaven resting gently upon your heart. The dawn is not only the rising of the sun across the horizon, it is the rising of your spirit into new possibilities. I, Archangel Michael, speak to you now with the fire of divine truth and the comfort of eternal love, and I remind you that this day is a sacred gift prepared especially for you. The very fact that you opened your eyes to see the brightness of this day is proof that your purpose is not complete yet, that there are blessings waiting, that your soul is needed in this world for something higher and greater. When you rise from your bed, let your first thought not be fear, not be worry, not be regret of yesterday, but gratitude for today. Gratitude shifts the vibration of your being, turning even the heaviest burdens into stepping stones toward victory. Gratitude opens the door through which blessings rush in, and it prepares your heart to recognize joy in even the smallest details. Pause for a moment, take a breath, and whisper, "Thank you." That single word releases chains you do not see. It is the sword of light that cuts through negativity, and it aligns you with the rhythm of heaven's abundance. This morning, I remind you, you are not alone. The challenges you face are not meant to destroy you. They are the chisels shaping the diamond within you. Too often you look at your struggles as punishment, when in truth they are preparation. Do not curse the weight you carry, for it is building strength in you that you do not yet realize you need. With every sunrise, heaven whispers, "Start again. Begin anew. Rise once more." Today is your opportunity to rise not with heaviness, but with expectation that miracles are already unfolding on your behalf. In the quiet moments before the world rushes in with noise, you must choose the voice you will listen to. Will you listen to the voice of fear, which tells you you are not enough, that nothing will change, that you are too late, too weak, too broken? Or will you choose the voice of truth, the voice I carry to you now, that declares, "You are chosen, you are loved, you are powerful, and you are capable of victory"? The direction of your entire day depends on this choice. I urge you, beloved, choose light. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that you need not solve the whole day in one moment. Take one breath, take one step, speak one kind word. Each small action aligns with heaven's flow, and soon momentum builds. Mountains that seemed unmovable begin to shift. Doors that were locked begin to open. The impossible bends itself around your faith. You are stronger than the shadows that try to surround you, because within you burns a flame that comes from the source itself. No darkness can extinguish it. This morning, I place my sword of protection around you. Fear not the negativity of others, for it shall not touch your spirit when you are covered in light. Fear not your own past mistakes, for they are washed clean when you choose forgiveness. Fear not the unknown, for it is not empty. It is full of possibilities waiting for your courage to step into them. Every sunrise is heaven saying, "You are still needed." Your story is not finished. Your miracle is closer than you think. You must believe, beloved one, that you deserve good things. So many of your delays come not from divine denial, but from your own doubt. You pray for blessings, but secretly wonder if you are worthy to receive them. Hear me now. You are worthy because you are loved. You are worthy because you were created with purpose. You are worthy because the light of God flows through your very soul. Remove the cloak of unworthiness. Stand tall in the truth of who you are. And as you walk through this day, remember that your energy shapes your environment. When you radiate positivity, even in small ways, you transform the atmosphere around you. A smile offered to a stranger, a word of encouragement spoken to someone discouraged, an act of kindness done when no one sees. These are not small things. These are seeds of light planted into the world, and heaven sees each one. You never know whose life you lift, whose tears you stop, whose hope you restore, simply by choosing to shine. Beloved soul, carry this truth into the heart of your morning. What you focus on expands. If you focus on fear, fear multiplies. If you focus on doubt, doubt builds walls around your progress. But if you focus on gratitude, love, hope, and the vision of a better outcome, those energies rise like sunlight breaking through clouds, illuminating your path. Do not underestimate the power of your thoughts, for they are not silent. They create currents of energy that ripple through your life. When you awaken, the mind often races with unfinished tasks, worries from yesterday, or fears of tomorrow. But I tell you, you have the authority to command your thoughts. Speak to your mind as one who leads, not as one who is enslaved. Declare, today I choose peace. Today I choose hope. Today I choose progress. Your words are not empty, they carry power. Every morning affirmation is like a seed planted in the soil of your spirit. Water it with belief, and soon you will see it bloom into reality. Do not despise small beginnings. Many expect life to change overnight, but true transformation often begins with a single decision, repeated faithfully. You may not see the harvest immediately, but every good thought, every act of faith, every choice to rise instead of surrender is adding up to something great. In time, you will look back and realize that what once felt like darkness was actually the womb of your greatest growth. This morning, release comparison. Too often you awaken and immediately measure yourself against others, what they have, what they look like, where they are in life. This is poison to your spirit. Comparison blinds you to your unique path, your unique gifts, your unique timeline. Heaven did not create you to be a copy. You are an original, a design that has never been seen before and will never be repeated again. To compare yourself to another is to insult the artistry of your creation. Instead, embrace your individuality and know that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. I also remind you to guard your heart from negativity. The world will try to rush into your spirit through screens, conversations, and memories. But you have the authority to filter what enters your soul. Begin your day not with chaos, but with calm, not with anger, but with gratitude, not with gossip, but with truth. Protect your morning as a sacred doorway. What you allow through it shapes everything that follows. As you step into this day, Let courage be your shield. Fear will whisper, "What if you fail? What if you are rejected? What if you are not enough?" But courage answers, "What if I succeed? What if I am accepted? What if I am more powerful than I ever imagined?" Fear will always exist, but courage is the decision to move forward despite fear's presence. When you take that step, heaven aligns resources, people, and opportunities in ways you cannot see yet. Beloved, today is not just another ordinary day. It is a page in the book of your destiny. Treat it as sacred. Live it with intention. Speak words that heal rather than harm. Make choices that lift you higher instead of dragging you lower. Walk with confidence, knowing that angels surround you, guiding, protecting, and strengthening you. I am with you in every step, not just as a guardian, but as a reminder that you are deeply loved by the Creator. When weariness tries to steal your energy, remember this truth. Strength does not only come from within you, it flows to you from heaven. You are not expected to carry everything on your own shoulders. Call upon divine help, and you will feel renewed. Whisper even the simplest prayer, and the heavens bend to hear you. You are never unheard. You are never forgotten. You are never abandoned. Beloved soul, let this morning ignite in you a vision for something greater. Let your heart dream again, not with fear of disappointment, but with faith in possibility. Life is not meant to be endured only. It is meant to be lived fully, with joy, with passion, with love. Rise today as though the universe itself has opened a door for you, because indeed it has. Every sunrise is that open door. Walk through it with expectation. Beloved soul, listen closely. This morning is not simply the turning of a clock. It is the unfolding of a divine rhythm that includes you in its melody. The universe sings over you a song of renewal, and every heartbeat is in harmony with that song. When you awaken with heaviness, pause and remember, you are being carried in a current of love far greater than you can see. Your task is not to control the entire river, but to trust the flow and to move with faith. Do not let yesterday's storms define today's sky. Too often you wake with the weight of regret or memory pressing down upon your spirit. Hear me. Yesterday has no permission to rule your morning unless you allow it. The sun does not consult the night before rising. It simply shines. And so must you. Release yesterday with forgiveness. Forgive yourself for not being perfect. Forgive others for not knowing better. Forgive the circumstances that felt unfair. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the prison of your soul and allows you to walk free into today's light. I also urge you to cultivate silence within. Before the noise of the day invades, take even a few moments to breathe deeply and rest your mind. The world often tricks you into believing that productivity equals worth. But heaven measures differently. Your worth is not in what you accomplish, but in who you are. You are already enough, even before you lift a hand to work, even before you cross a task off a list. Let your spirit be still long enough to remember you are loved without condition. When you stand before a mirror this morning, look not only at your reflection, but at the soul shining through your eyes. Speak life into yourself. Tell your reflection, I am capable. I am chosen. I am loved. I am enough. Do not wait for others to affirm you. The Creator has already declared your value, and no voice can overrule that decree. Words of life spoken to yourself are not vanity, they are spiritual alignment. Beloved, understand this. Every morning you have two invisible companions waiting for your invitation: fear and faith. Fear will follow you all day if you let it in, whispering of danger, lack, and failure. But faith also waits, eager to walk with you, speaking of provision, opportunity, and victory. You cannot walk with both. You must choose. If you give faith even the smallest seed of belief, it will grow into courage strong enough to carry you through every trial. The energy of your morning ripples into your entire day. Begin with heaviness, and you carry that weight through every conversation and task. But begin with hope, and even when challenges arise, you find strength to overcome. This is why heaven urges you to guard your mornings fiercely. Your first words, your first thoughts, your first choices. These are the anchors that steady your spirit. Choose them wisely. And when obstacles arise today, as they may, do not see them as signs of failure. Obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. They force you to climb higher, to stretch beyond comfort, to discover strength you did not know you possessed. Do not curse the obstacle. Thank it, for it is shaping you into someone unstoppable. Heaven does not send trials to break you, but to reveal the power already within you. Beloved, your presence in this world is not random. You are needed. Somewhere today, someone will be lifted because you smiled. Someone will be encouraged because you spoke kindness. Someone will be strengthened because you refused to give up. Do not underestimate the impact of your light. Darkness is loud and intimidating, but it cannot overcome even the smallest flame. You are that flame, and this day is your chance to shine. Beloved soul, let your morning be a doorway into strength. Too often, people rush into the day without anchoring their spirit, and so they are tossed about by every challenge, every distraction, every storm. But you are being called to live differently. When you anchor yourself in light at the beginning of the day, you move with clarity, focus, and unshakable peace. Nothing outside of you can disturb the calm that is rooted within you. This morning, I ask you to breathe deeply and imagine light surrounding you. With each inhale, draw in peace. With each exhale, release fear. With each breath, you align yourself with divine presence. This practice may seem simple, but it opens your spirit to strength beyond measure. The body feels lighter, the heart steadier, the mind clearer. In this space, you can hear heaven whisper guidance. As you begin your tasks today, remember that you do not have to rush to prove your worth. The world often glorifies busyness, but true power comes from alignment, not exhaustion. You accomplish more when your spirit is at peace than when your mind is in chaos. Move through your responsibilities with grace and trust that time itself bends in favor of those who walk with purpose. Beloved, do not let negativity steal your energy. Someone may speak harshly, circumstances may frustrate you, or doubts may rise in your own heart. But you have the authority to choose how you respond. Negativity is like a spark. It can only become a fire if you feed it. Refuse to give it fuel. Instead, feed the fire of hope, faith, and joy. Speak words that strengthen rather than weaken. Focus on what is possible rather than what is missing. Know also that heaven rejoices not in perfection, but in progress. You may stumble today. You may forget to choose positivity in every moment. Do not condemn yourself. Rise again and keep moving forward. Even the smallest step in the right direction is victory. Too many souls give up because they believe they must be flawless. Hear me clearly. You are not asked to be flawless. You are asked to be faithful. This morning, I also remind you of the gift of gratitude. Gratitude shifts the atmosphere faster than anything else. When you say thank you declare that you see goodness, even in imperfection. Gratitude draws blessings to you like a magnet. For the soul that appreciates what it has will always be entrusted with more. Begin and end your day with thankfulness, and watch how your perspective transforms even the darkest situations. Beloved, your day is not a random sequence of hours. It is a sacred opportunity. Heaven has woven into this day hidden blessings, unexpected opportunities, and divine encounters. Stay alert with a heart full of expectation. The moment you least expect could be the very moment your breakthrough arrives. Do not dismiss any hour as ordinary. Every breath you take is a miracle, every interaction a chance for grace to flow. And when fear rises, because it will try, remember my words. You are not alone. I stand beside you, my wings sheltering you, my sword of light clearing paths for you. You may not always see the forces working in your favor, but they are there. You are supported in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust that unseen hands are guiding you into victory. Beloved soul, step into this day knowing that you are radiant. You are capable. You are loved beyond measure. Let this knowledge flow into every choice, every action, every word. For when you walk in light, you transform not only your life, but the lives of all who encounter you. Beloved soul, as this message comes to its close, I leave you with the greatest truth. You are not here by accident. Your life has a purpose so deep that even the struggles you face are part of preparing you for it. Heaven has not overlooked you. Every tear you have cried has been seen. Every prayer whispered has been heard, and every desire of your heart has been recorded. Nothing about your journey is wasted. This morning is not just the start of another day. It is the start of a new chapter in your soul's growth. With each sunrise, you are given another chance to walk in faith, another chance to rise higher, another chance to believe in miracles. Do not squander this chance by drowning in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's fears. Anchor yourself in the now. The present moment is where your strength is found, where heaven meets earth, where miracles unfold. Choose today to see yourself not as broken, but as becoming. Every scar on your heart is a testimony of survival. Every trial you endured carved strength into your spirit. You are not fragile glass. You are tempered steel, strengthened by the fire but unbroken by it. The storms you survived did not destroy you. They revealed the warrior you already are. And yet, do not live only for yourself. The light within you was never meant to be hidden. It was meant to guide others. Today, you may be the answer to someone's silent prayer. Your kindness may give them the courage to keep going. Your smile may remind them that hope still exists. Your story may inspire them to rise above their own struggles. You are not just living your own journey. You are part of a greater web of grace that touches countless lives. So I urge you, beloved, step into this day with courage. Speak boldly, love deeply, walk confidently. Let your presence radiate the light of heaven wherever you go. And when doubt whispers, silence it with faith. When fear approaches, face it with truth. When negativity tries to cling to you, shake it off and rise. Nothing has the authority to stop you when you stand in divine strength. Remember, every morning is an invitation to joy, to growth, to transformation, to love. You have the power to say yes to life, yes to hope, yes to possibility. Do not waste the gift. Say yes with your words, with your actions, with your heart. And when this day ends and you lay your head to rest, do so in peace. Know that you gave your best, that you chose light, that you walked with heaven by your side. Even if not everything went as planned, even if you stumbled, you will still have lived with courage. That is enough. That is victory. Beloved soul, I, Archangel Michael, go with you now. My sword of light clears the way ahead. My shield of truth surrounds you, and my wings of protection cover you. You are safe. You are guided. You are loved. Rise into this morning knowing that heaven believes in you and that your story is still unfolding in glory. This is your moment. This is your day. Step into it with faith, with hope, and with unstoppable light.